we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field to put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
It's Brian Branch with it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Wait, 20. Hey, kill. 5. Hey, 5. 17.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 receptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. It's Brian Branch with it.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Tonight. Black 20. 12. 12. What's that?
Here's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-0.
21. Cowboys nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing offense. All the confidence right now, to me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt, and the Lions will take over.
19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid. And that
Touchdown, Detroit! Torrey Horton, an 80-yard touchdown. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now the try here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Lions 28. Cowboys nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now that goal to go.
Here goes tonight.
Goff now looks to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Cowboys nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week, and that ran over Green Bay.
And I'm eager to see the game plan they try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more?
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. This first quarter, let's just be frank, it's been a disaster so far offensively.
Yeah, already down multiple scores, and it doesn't appear they can get out of their own way right now.
Looking deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. How about this? And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cut. 180. Omaha.
Now it's gone. Finds Gibbs on a check down. So he stopped for no gain. And And it's second down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get the point in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hold on. Check. Done.
Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
180.
Again, Goff. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the round is on here in this first half.
Cowboys nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Cowboy first down.
Throwing, Prescott. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He's brought down 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 here on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but totally so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Boy, and now they can't even get a play